Brazil's former president released from a Central Florida hospital as his home country deals with political unrest. Now, a local lawmaker is joining the growing calls for President Biden to expel Jair Bolsonaro from the U.S. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Ellison.
And I'm Justin Mormouth. So it comes as thousands of Brazilians took to the streets demanding retribution against supporters of Bolsonaro who stormed the government's three most important buildings over the weekend. Brazilian police say they already rounded up roughly 1,500 rioters involved in those riots. News 6's Ezzy Castro is in Osceola County, where Bolsonaro was released from the hospital.
We saw a couple of supporters walk up to the property where Jair Bolsonaro is staying at. Meantime, we are hearing from local lawmakers, one of them who said that he needs to go back to Brazil and stop avoiding the tensions that's happening over there.
I think we need to be clear that Bolsonaro is not only a dictator and a far-right fascist individual, but he is in Florida partially to avoid 4 criminal investigations that he's currently being sought for.
Florida Representative Ana Escamani speaking out about former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. There are now growing calls for the White House to expel him from the U.S. after it was discovered he's been staying in Osceola County. All while hundreds of his supporters vandalized several government buildings in Brazil over the weekend. Escamani called out Governor Ron DeSantis on social media, saying he needs to take action.
It does not make sense that Bolsonaro is here in Florida, avoiding criminal investigations, allowing for disinformation to continue to spread in Brazil and around the world. And this is why I want DeSantis to help urge the White House to push for Bolsonaro to go back to Brazil.
This morning, we found Julia Sosa and her family walking up to the home where Bolsonaro is reportedly staying at. They wanted to take a photo with him.
Él es muy querido. He's very loved.
Muito querido, muito querido.
Really?
He's very loved, she said. The U.S. State Department said yesterday it hasn't received any requests from Brazil when it comes to Bolsonaro, but are prepared if that changes. In Osceola County, Ezzy Castro getting results, News 6.